Alright guys, what's up? Welcome to another market overview here at forexviewers.com. So this week, alright, let's begin talking about last week. So last week was a huge week. Again, the second week in a row. I haven't calculated how many pips we got in. Why, you ask? Because I am lazy. And in my defense, I have had multiple of other stuff going on that I had to take care of. But nevertheless, I should have, per my rules, summed up last week yesterday, or I can do it on Sunday evenings or on Mondays, because I generally don't day trade on Mondays. So that gives me a little more free time to sum up my pips. But anyway, it was a good week. Yes, last week we caught. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? It was on the dollar cat, and here you can see we caught this cipher pattern, and I'm gonna tell you about things that are called happy accidents. So happy accidents in my general trading career are those accidents where you are doing something else and you're not by your computer watching your trade, and the market just blows through your targets and keeps on going down, like in this case. I must point out that I did protect my position. So the thing was, I was working out. This is about around 7, right? 6. I was working out last week when this drop came, and the way I trade these types of patterns, I generally set my stops, of course. I set my target 1, and I leave my target 2 open. That is, when I come to target 1, I of course protect my position by going to break even. Then I generally monitor the market when before reaching target 2, right? This must be done with precaution. I implore you not to do this, and I teach you not to do this. Of course, you should, when trading these patterns, trade the 38 and the 618, or at least that's the rules per these patterns, and I implore that. But when you forget to put on your target 2 or target 1, for example, you sometimes get these happy accidents, like I did, right? So when I got out of practice or working out, the market was around 8 o'clock, and this is where I saw what had happened, right? So then I decided just to monitor the position, and I moved my stops, and I got out around here, around the 130 level, right? So that was a pretty decent trade. But here's the downside to happy accidents. You will also get unhappy accidents. That is, the market may come to your target 2, and then you get to place your targets, and then shoot up again, and leaving you with nothing or a loss, right? So that's the danger in forgetting to place your targets, right? One of the thing in trading to become a successful trader is learning how to monitor and how to move your stops correctly. And I implore you not to do this, guys. Trade the patterns per your rules. Don't get greedy, because you will get a smack in the face once or twice. But if you're prepared to take that smack in the face in order to get these happy accidents as well, then it's, I'm not going to say fine, but at least you are prepared. So don't get mad if the market goes to your target and then shoot up and you forgot to take off your position, right? So that was last week. Like I said, I haven't summed it up. This is just the trade I remember from last week. Let's jump into this week's trading. So we haven't got any. I have 2 trades this week. We had the bat pattern right here, which looked something like, how was it? It was something like this, I think. We got to target 1, but this is actually a great example of getting something. Not quite, but we got to target 1. I moved my stops to break even. We did not get target 2, and I got stopped out. So that was the one trade I was in this week. I placed another trade this morning on the dollar yen. That looked something like this. I saw this as an opportunity here. This I checked out the structure on the market right here, and I decided to short right around here. So I'm still in it. I've moved my stops. This structure level right here was my first target, and I'm searching for this as my second target. So I've moved my stops to break even. I have half a position on, but the second thing I'm looking at the dollar yen is if the market pushes up to around this level right here, we have this bat pattern possibility. Running through the pairs this week, I mean, for me at least, there's nothing really happening, or at least nothing that interests me into placing a trade. And guys, that's important too. Don't trade just because you haven't traded a lot, right? I have placed 1 trade this week. I'm in another trade, and it's Tuesday. So this is an example of how you could jump the gun, right? We have the structure point right here. We have some structure right here. We have the RSI oversold, extremely oversold, right? So great opportunity to get long right here, right? Could be. I'm not saying that it isn't a good opportunity, but at least trade it per your rules, right? If you have something that states that if this pin bar forms right here and the market is oversold, then you have, I don't know, you have a higher time frame confirmation. As you can see, we are at the 618 right here around this level. We have the structure. If these are the rules that you have made up for yourself that allows you to take this trade, so then go ahead. Like I said, I'm not saying that this isn't a valid opportunity to place a trade. Do we have? No, we're not going to have a harmonic move. So, but like I said, this isn't a valid opportunity for me, so I'm not going to be trading. I'm not going to trade it just because. So, like I said, running through the pairs, nothing really interesting happening. This another example of something that you could be trading. Like I said, the market is Did it? Yes, it barely went over sold. We have that a nice structure level right here. As you can see, the market has come into the structure level once, twice, 3 times, and now we're at the fourth test of this structure level right here, this area between the purple and the red line. This is actually a nice structure area. Looking back, if you take a look at, if you go to the 4-hour and the daily, you will see that this is a nice looking structure area. The problem is I don't have any entry, right? I'm not going to place a trade just because. So that's an important rule. Talking about harmonics, because maybe you didn't see it. I got a question about harmonics, what actually harmonics are. So I think I'm gonna use the time and answer this question. I have already done it to the person that asked me, but if you're wondering what a harmonic move is, and then we're talking about not the definition of an equal, of course a harmonic move essentially is an equal distant move of the market, right? Something like this. But if you go a little deeper and ask yourself, well, okay, I know that a harmonic move is an equal distant move of the market, but what does a harmonic move or an ABCD pattern, what does it do? What does it tell me, right? That's something that you might be asking yourself. And if you are, a harmonic move essentially is or I'm sorry, I'm having trouble finding the words. It is the market telling you of a potential, and this is the key word, of the potential pause or reversal in the market. That essentially means, we can draw this in here. That essentially means that if we have, let's say that this is some kind of structure, right? And we have a harmonic move, an equal or an ABCD pattern. Let's say that it looks something like this, right? This would be an ABCD pattern, right? So this is the market coming up to this structure point, an ABCD pattern or a harmonic move, right? What this tells us is at this point or area in time, this may be a possible pause or reversal in the market, right? So that is essentially what an harmonic move or an ABCD pattern is telling us, right? We could take a look at, let's see if we can find, excuse my dog here, let's see if we can find an example here real quick. I want to find an obvious example. An obvious example of a harmonic move in the market. Let's see here. This maybe right here. Something like this. And let's clone this. Clone. Like so. Right? And if you can see it, let's zoom in. This is a harmonic move, not an ABCD. It's a harmonic move. And as you can see, the market takes a pause and then reverses, right? So that's basically what a harmonic move is telling us. But there's a disclaimer, right? If you are thinking that trading every harmonic move or every ABCD pattern in the market you will find will lead you to some success, you will be wrong, because the market puts in a harmonic move all the time, right? Especially when the market is trending. But it is important to realize that using these harmonic moves, right? You will have to combine them with structure. That's the most important thing. Let's see if we can find. No, but if I look back, probably I will find some decent structure area, maybe on the higher time frames, and that's the reason the market reversed, right? So beware of trading every harmonic move you see, right? So I hope that answers this harmonic move question. I forgot that saying harmonics is not illegal, but it's someone patented the sentence or the word harmonic move. So this video may be censored by YouTube, and you guys won't be able to see it, but let's hope not. That's the most stupid thing I've ever heard. Someone putting a patent on the word harmonic move, but that's how it is. So basically that's it for today. Like I said, not much happening in the market. Be on the lookout for this bat pattern on the dollar yen. I think it's a good opportunity if the market comes up into this level. So hopefully in the next video we'll have some more something more happening in the market. But yeah, I want to tell you also, I just moved to this huge new office, and that's the reason I didn't place this video on Sunday or yesterday. I've been moving my stuff. I had a home office at home, obviously, but I moved to this new office. I really like it. Maybe I'll snap a picture or two showing you how it looks. It's pretty grunge. It's like, if you can imagine a loft in New York City. The walls are just stone and nothing's painted. I really like it. It's pretty grunge, cool. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Been moving to a new office. I really like it, and I'm gonna be producing all my videos from here from now on. Also, I've taken up painting, so that's another side. Something about me, yeah. But anyway, hopefully in the next video we'll have something more. This was just something I want to put out just to let you know I'm still here. And until next time.